So this next exercise in the series that we're using to challenge that abdominal brace is probably, hands down, the most difficult exercise because there's a lot of moving parts and it's very hard to watch yourself do this. So I'm going to try to be really precise in my directions and in what to feel rather than what to look for, because doing this on your own, you can't see what you're doing. You need to definitely feel what you're doing. So what we'll do is have Blair get into the position, and then I will cue her in the right position to be in, and then we'll go into the exercise. Go ahead. Yeah, so right out of the gates, we want to make sure, just like with the plank, that we have that kind of pelvic tuck position so that the lower abdominals are activated. This is something that's super critical in this exercise because it's very hard to hold this position and do the leg portion of the exercise at the same time. So it's all about making sure that you be mindful of that tucked position and maintenance of it. So each time you come back into this position, just check it and make sure that you haven't lost it. Blair, just show what it means to lose that position. Boom. That's where you'll end up if you're not mindful of where you are in terms of the pelvis. That's where you want to be. So we're doing, again, alternate leg and arm movement. Now, again, there's a progression. This is the top of the game. This is the top exercise. There's definitely easier things that you can do with this. In here, I can show you real quick. What you'll do is just do the arm portion of the exercise. So you can either just do this while you're maintaining this posture, or arm down and just do the leg portion. And see how she kind of lost it right there? Because she lifted the leg instead of elongate the leg. Let's do it one more time. So we're just going to maintain that there. See how the pelvis didn't go anywhere that time? Super critical, super important part of the bird dog exercise. Okay, you can rest. And now what we're going to do is we're going to go through the whole series. Blair will do kind of 2 or 3 cycles of this, and we'll watch how this pelvis acts. It's not easy. So if we see this fall out of place, I'll just remind her. Go ahead, Blair. There you go. Awesome. So it's an elongation. It's not a lifting of the limbs. She's not lifting her arm or lifting her leg. She's elongating. She's driving the staying leg and hand into the ground as a support. Go ahead. Yep. And you can rest. And now what I'm going to have Blair do is actually a couple cycles of this so that you can see what it should look like. It should look like a paintbrush stroke. It should be consistent without pausing on the top. It should just be nonstop and flowing. So go ahead, let's do 2 or 3 of them. So just there, and then come back, and just there, and come back. Watching that pelvis, there you go, and come back. See how flowing, how moving this exercise is? There's no stopping on the top or the bottom. Good, that's perfect.